What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So starting today's video with Iain Valliere's 10 weeks out physique update. This is gonna be the 5th Mr. Olympia of Iain's career. And after 2018, which was the year he made his Olympia debut, this might very well be the most difficult one of his entire career. So Iain is a veteran of the sport right now. And after not being able to crack top 10 last year, Iain started working with Matt Jensen, and the look that he brought at Toronto Pro this year, conditioning-wise, that was definitely an upgrade version, especially if you compare it to last year's Mr. Olympia. Now, we all know Toronto Pro and its results were kinda controversial, because the fans thought that the show was close, but the judges did not see it that way at all. In fact, majority of the bodybuilding community had Hassan Mustafa winning that show. But the judges did not see that way. They had Iain Valliere clearly winning. So because of all that controversy and drama, if Iain wants to make a big statement at the Olympia this year, he needs to bring his all-time best in 10 weeks. Especially if he wants his fans to believe in him once again, that he is a top 8 Olympia competitor. I don't think Iain himself regressed as a bodybuilder. Size-wise, he definitely improved. The matter of the fact is that the level of competition that has just gone up way too much, especially at the Olympia level in the last couple of years. Athletes who used to be in the second call-out, they have dropped down to a third, and some not even third. Let me put that in perspective for you guys. Iain was able to beat a guy like Michael Crizo last year, and guys like him are supposed to come in even better than before. And they have a lot of margin of improvement compared to the likes of Iain. So it is gonna be a challenge for Iain to hold these guys back. Now, I do wish that he comes in a similar condition that we saw at Texas Pro 2021, along with the mass that he has added in the last couple of years. That will be a much more competitive version, and that can definitely hold some of these guys back. All of the people who have watched Derek Lunsford's pro career from the time he turned pro to the Olympia 2022, every single one of those guys says that Derek wasn't at his all-time best, and that too by a margin. And that is because the amount of muscle that he was able to pack on in just a short amount of time. And we all know it is hard to get that new muscle in condition. On top of that, he got that skin infection, which led him to not being able to digest anything, and he had to go through a course of antibiotic. So all these factors played a role in him being not at his all-time best. And yes, I know that was the biggest version of Derek. He was a lot bigger compared to his 212 days. And because of that, his X-frame looked outrageous on stage. His conditioning from the back was the best in the show. But when we talk about the separation in those quads from the front, and the amount of size that he lost on those quads while dieting down, that could have been a lot better. In fact, if we look at his package from the 212 class from previous year, from 2021, he was a lot better in separation in those quads when he won the 212 title. On top of that, we know he needs to get his chest much more fuller and his shoulders much more striated if he wants to win the Olympia title this time. And I'm sure this year we are not only gonna see a bigger version of Derek, because he had a solid year to eat like an open bodybuilder and train as heavy as he possibly could. So this will definitely translate on stage in the form of much denser look on physique. And I'm sure he will bring an even better conditioning than what we saw at the Olympia last year. The Texas Pro this year did not go as planned for Logan Franklin, but that isn't the end of the season for him. He is still pursuing the Olympia qualification for this year, and he will be competing really soon per his IG story. And maybe this time Logan will try and push the conditioning even harder. It isn't like Logan was way off, but in my opinion he had looked better in the past shows with the other coaches. The judges want to see an elite level of conditioning out there. Now, I know there was a time when a guy like Chris Bumstead, he came in a tiny bit off at the Olympia 2018, and still he placed top 2. But that is history. Even a guy like Sibam, who is the epitome of classic physique division, even if he comes in just a tad bit off, he is most likely gonna lose the title. We did saw that with Terence Ruffin. He fell from second place to sixth. The point I'm trying to make is that Logan is a great competitor. He is worthy of stepping on the biggest bodybuilding show. But the thing is, he doesn't look like a top 6 competitor even if he brings his best. So if he wants to make a big statement, he needs to bring that top-notch conditioning. So hit the thumbs up button if you like the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.